All right. I'm back. That didn't work. I walked out of the apartment. The Wi-Fi cut off. So let me just redo that one. Because that definitely wasn't a good strategy. And I don't even know if I'm... Okay, cool. All right. So part 2. Sorry, guys. I just cut off there. I was trying to be really clever and walk downstairs because I want to actually show you guys something. So I'm going to show you guys how to get rid of... I'm actually going to show you how to do it, like a physical thing. So first I just want to share this, though, because I just got disconnected. I was trying to be smart about stuff. And got cut off. Discard. All right, let's share this back into Rapid Fire Empire Mindset Challenge, which is that free group I was just telling you guys about. So if you guys need to get your mindset right, I totally recommend you go in there. All right, sweet. Let's get going again. So who on this live right now is, who wants more money? Nobody. No one's going to admit it, right? It's like a dirty thing to admit that you want more money. Why? Why? Here's the thing, guys. Like, we live on a planet that is organized and structured in a way where if you want to live an extremely fulfilling life, hey, just go in. I'll be up in a minute. If you want to live an extremely fulfilling life, and I'm not saying you need money, but most of us would like to travel. Most of us would like to live in nice places. Most of us would like to go to the opera or do, the arts or express ourselves or go snowboarding or do activities that excite us, maybe sailing. This shit costs money on the planet that we're in, right? And that's just the way it is. So it's funny how we have like this really, negative feedback or this negative connotation around money where we've almost been taught that it is sinful to want to be wealthy or to want wealth. And there's something about pride in poverty, or there's something noble in not wanting money. And I'm calling fucking bullshit on that. Because we live on a planet that is structured around money. The whole fucking planet is about money. I mean, if you don't want money, go and find another planet, because on this planet, if you want to express yourself in a really fulfilling way, you're going to fucking need money. Now, I'm not saying you need money to be happy or joyful. You shouldn't need money to feel joy. What I'm saying is that if you want to have a really full life full of amazing experiences, you're probably going to need money to do that, okay? So the first thing is, thank you. The first thing is admitting that and getting over that bullshit about how there's sin in wanting wealth. There's nothing more annoying to me than people saying like, oh, it's not about the money, I don't need the money. And when people say that, I'm like, awesome, give it to me. Watch what they say. They will never give you the money. It's bullshit. They're full of shit. Of course it's about the money. And money is not evil, guys, okay? Money is just paper. In fact, it's like, I think it's made from a cotton plant or something like that. It's just paper. It's the same as toilet paper. So the first thing you need to realize is that you need to get over this idea that there is something bad about wanting wealth, because most of us were raised with that story. And the reason I'm saying this is that time and time again, guys, I will work with a lot of entrepreneurs, mostly agency owners or freelancers. And I'm currently working with people rolling out online programs. And I can tell you myself personally, I still deal with that where, sometimes I will have like a week where I'm going to go and do stuff that I really, really enjoy. Like I'll go spend an afternoon snowboarding, or I'll just go walking or running around the city, or go hiking. And I almost feel like a resistance, or I almost feel guilt about not busting my ass off I almost feel guilty about earning really good money without having to bust my ass off. So I'm still dealing with a lot of those stories as well. But one of the things that for sure I see in a lot of new entrepreneurs that are trying to break through from that 5-figure to 6-figure or 7 figures or whatever it might be, is that there's actually resistance to money. There's actually resistance. So a lot of people will self-sabotage themselves because they don't know how to handle wealth. They have bad stories around wealth, and they have bad stories around money. Look at the stats around lotto winners, right? Most of them go bankrupt within 3 years. How is that even fucking possible? It's because they can't handle that money. That's not even a story in their mind where they can exist with that amount of money in their life. So we have this massive, we've put money on such a pedestal, right? But we're so afraid of it. It's such a funny relationship that we've created with it. We want it, but by the same token, we internally have these stories where we are afraid of it. So let me ask you again, who wants more money? No one. All right, I'll take all your money, guys. Give it to me. I can definitely put it to good use. There's a lot of things I would like to do. Lionel, Lynn, yes, we've got some real people on this call. Jay, of course you want fucking money. Everyone wants money. And if someone tells you they don't want money, ask them for their money and see what they say. Say, awesome, give me your fucking money. I'll put it to good use. They're full of shit. Everyone wants money. Money is not evil. Money is just paper. Love of money is a problem. You shouldn't love money. Money is just a tool, right? As Jay said, it's just a tool. It's just like cotton buds. You need to clean your ears, you use cotton buds. Are you going to fall in love with cotton buds? No. That's fucking crazy. So the love of money is a problem, but there's nothing wrong with wanting money. Like, is it wrong that you want cotton buds to clean your ears? I mean, some people would have opinions around using those or not, but is it wrong to want toilet paper to wipe your fucking ass? No, it's not. Money is no wrong. Should you fall in love with toilet paper? Well, that's fucking questionable. I would question that relationship intensely with a piece of cotton. So that's the problem, okay, is that we have this huge stigma around money, and we really, 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 really crave it. But then we have this weird internal relationship with it where, like, we don't want it because we think it's bad. And then, and there is, like, obviously, there is some part of it where if you fall in love with it, for sure, like, that's fucked up, right? So, okay, so I'm going to show you guys something cool. So that's the first thing to get over. The second thing to know is that it's fucking everywhere, guys. Just like cotton. It's made from a cotton plant, right? So it's pretty close. You know how they say it doesn't grow on trees? Well, it's a cotton plant, so that's kind of close. So, toilet paper. Let's use this analogy while we're on this rule. Do you ever, like, worry about not having toilet paper? Is that ever a concern for you? Maybe, like, when you were a student. I actually knew one girl who used to swipe nightclub toilet paper rolls because they were that much on a budget. But, like, you don't even think about toilet paper. It's just there, right, when you need it. And you know that you need it, and you use it when you need it. And it's made of the same stuff. So the planet has no shortage of money. It's got no shortage of it. It's everywhere, guys. The reason it's not coming to you, and the reason that you don't have any, or that you have problems with it, is why? It's because of fucking you, right? It's the stories that you've created around money. So if you think about it this way, if you have a relationship with someone, like you're dating someone, and this is how your relationship with money needs to go down, all right? If you have a relationship with someone and you are being extremely anxious with them and needy, possessive, what is going to happen? Shortage of toilet paper. It's called Rapid Fire Empire, guys. What is going to happen? You're going to repel that person away, right? Have you ever heard, like, for those of you that are single on this call, maybe you guys can appreciate this, you know? A lot of people will say it's when you stop looking for it that all of a sudden you meet the right person, right? Because when you were looking for it, you were in a space of, like, anxiety or stress or, like, oh, when is this going to happen? It's never going to happen for me. What is going on? And it's when you're like, fuck it. Actually, this happens a lot with pregnancy. They say this to women. Like, doctors actually said this to me when I went through that. They were like, it's literally when you chill the fuck out and you just let whatever needs to happen that you're going to get pregnant. And I remember after months and months and months and months and thinking like, no. And we went to fertility clinics thinking like, this is not going to happen for us. And I was so down and I was so depressed about the whole thing. And I was like, fuck it, I give up. I literally got pregnant that month when I let the anxiety and the pressure around it go. Have you guys ever experienced something like that around life or heard about this? Yes. It's the same with money, guys. I'm giving you relationship advice. I'm giving you life advice. This applies to relationships, this applies to pregnancy, this applies to everything in life. You will repel what you hold anxieties around, for sure. And most of you guys are coming at it from a position of like, I really, really want money. Oh, money stresses me out. I don't have enough of money. And you're freaking out about it, which means you're never going to fucking have money and you're going to keep looping yourself in that story. And so you have to treat money like a jealous lover, but not be possessive of it in that manner. So you have to give it attention and you have to focus on it, but do not become possessive or anxious around it, or jealous. It's just a piece of fucking cotton. It's there if you need it to, but it will never be there if you have anxiety around it. So easier said than done, right? A lot of you guys are like, okay, that's great, Kat, whatever, it's working for you. So what I want to do is I'm going to share with you guys an exercise that I do quite regularly. It's every time I do this, I end up taking my businesses to the next revenue bracket, taking my personal income to the next revenue bracket. Works without fail. And what this exercise does is it's going to normalize your relationship with cotton because that's all it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to go bank. So I'm going to go to the bank here and I'm going to take out $1,000. I probably should take out more, but I don't even know if ATMs do 1,000. We'll try. And you have to take out an amount that is like you can feel it, like it's like, ooh, that's a lot of money. So I probably, I don't even know hold on, I think I pushed the wrong account. Okay, check. There we go. No, okay. So let's look at this thing, see if it comes up. Oh my God. Look at this. Okay, that's my card. Oh, look at all this cotton coming out of the machine. This is $1,000, guys, okay? It's made out of cotton. Most people would feel extremely uncomfortable walking around with this kind of money and just having this in their pocket, right? And the goal is that you have to take something out that stresses you out. Like, you have to take an amount out that really feels uncomfortable to you, that feels like, I don't feel safe walking around with this, okay? So I actually should probably take a lot more money out, because to me, this is like nothing, you know? But I'm just trying to prove a principle here. I don't think I can take out, you know, $20,000 from this account. So I'm just doing $1,000 here just to show you guys how to do this. And I don't want you to spend this money, but just carry it with you and normalize having money and pull it out every day and look at it. Count how much more money you want to make out of it. Count how much you want to multiply this, right? The aim is that we are normalizing this piece of cotton, because that's all it is. It's everywhere on this planet. And you know it. Like, there's no difference between... back on my face here. There's no difference between... I'm like sitting here with like a wad of cash in the middle of the city. There's no difference between... And you know what I mean? Like, this is a great exercise, because... I'm not afraid to lose this. I'm not afraid of someone running up to me and swiping this from me. I don't think it would happen in Auckland, but even if I was like somewhere dodgy, I'm not, because I've normalized money so much that I know that it flows just as fast back in my life as soon as it flies out. It's like, it honestly would not even like, I would probably spend 10 minutes over it going, well, that fucking sucked, and then I'd get over it, because I have that relationship with money now. I don't even think about money. I don't look at my bank accounts anxious anymore, even when my bank accounts, like, lots of expenses have come out. And yeah, my bank account goes down a lot. Sometimes it gets really close. Sometimes I have $300 in my bank account. And even then, I don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, cool. I know that I just need to keep doing what I'm doing, but I know it's going to flow. I know it's going to come in somewhere. It always fucking does. Whatever you normalize will always become your reality. The fastest way to normalize money is to get really, really close to it. Give it attention, but do not become anxious or possessive over it. And walking around with a large amount of money that makes you extremely uncomfortable is one of the most powerful ways to shift that mind, that relationship that you have with money. And I will tell you what, I've done this exercise about 5 or 6 times. I should do it more, but I just keep forgetting. And every single time that I do this, without fail, my personal income bracket goes up and up. So I'm going to be walking around with a big wad of money in my wallet, in my pocket. It's New Zealand dollars. This is what it looks like, by the way. And I'm not going to spend it, but knowing that it's there, and knowing that if I ever needed it, it was there, right? Sometimes you even forget you have it there. And then, like, this happened to Megan. Megan took out $5K. And then literally, like, 6 months later, she messaged me going, oh my God, I just remembered I had $5K in my freaking wallet. It's amazing, right? Like, how cool is it that you normalize money to the extent where you forget about $5,000 just casually sitting in your freaking wallet, right? So, get rid of those stories that you have around money. Money is everywhere. There's nothing wrong with wanting a shit ton of cotton. It's just like wanting toilet paper. There's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, you fucking need it if you are a human being and you live on planet Earth and you want to experience different things in your life, like traveling or activities or horseback riding or whatever the hell it is that you're into, right? You need money. So stop feeling bad about that. Stop trying to be some fucking saint, you know, like, oh, I'm going to donate all my money. There's just as much of an issue in being too altruistic as there is in being greedy. The more successful you become, the more you can help other people. I'm only able to help you now because I'm making a shit ton of money. I'm only able to share this live and get you over your own fucking mindset issues so you can have a better, fulfilling life because I'm successful. I'm only able to show people around me what is possible because I'm successful, not because I'm donating money to them, not because I'm buying them shoes, because they can see me doing it and they're going, fuck, if this bitch can do it, I can do it too. I'm motivating, right? And so stop feeling guilty about wanting to be rich or successful. That is actually how you lift other people up. Falling in love with money is a problem. So that's like falling in love with toilet paper. That's a real questionable relationship there. So who's going to do this, guys? Who's in? If you are, take a photo of it. I want to see it in the comments below. What have you got to freaking lose, right? If you really need the money badly afterwards, put it back in your bank account. That's fine too. You don't have to keep it out forever. But the aim is to just get really comfortable dropping money everywhere and pulling it out and not feeling bad about it, because it's just paper. That literally is all it is. The planet is full of it. It will never run out of this stuff, trust me. And you know that there's a big wad of cash out there that belongs to you, and you know that that's true because you've seen a lot of stupid people make a shit ton of money. You've seen a lot of lazy people make a shit ton of money. You've seen people that were not frugal make a shit ton of money. So if that's the case, shouldn't you question everything they taught you about money in school? How is it possible that those people are rich? It's pure. It's their relationship with money. They don't have anxiety around it. They know it comes to them. That's why rich people, when they go bankrupt, they bounce right back up, right? It doesn't take them long because they don't have those stories. All right, so gonna love you and leave you. I'm gonna go get a coffee actually with my $1,000. Put this in my back pocket, like here. See? There you go. My ass with $1,000 in it. All right, guys. Post those photos. I'd love to see them. Commit that. What have you got to lose, right? You can always put it back in your account after a week. First step to getting very, very successful and getting rid of money problems is normalizing money and that relationship that you have with it. All right, see you guys. I can't end this thing. It's not letting me end it.